Hey guys, I'm trying to get all the screens up. It's been kind of a while since I've done anything live. So right now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on the HGLRC F3V4 that you see right here. Hey David, how you doing, bud? Obviously I didn't plan this live feed, and I'm not really sure anybody's going to tune in, but it's been a while. So thought I would just kind of give it a shot. So anyways, what I've got to do is customer of mine bought this quad and had a pretty bad wreck, and so I am doing a repair for him right now. And if you give me a second, I'm going to grab the tools that I need to get this repair done. I'm going to actually swap the board out here, so let me go ahead and just grab the stuff I need. We should be getting started soon. I'm going to go ahead and use the new toolkit. I think some of y'all saw it on the website. The new toolkit that we had made for us with our logo on it. I'm going to open this up here in just a second, so bear with me a sec. Alright, so let me get that going. And I will take this one. The rest of them can stay. Let's get this ready. Here's our new straps. Pretty excited about these. So anyways, we'll have some new stuff coming out. I've just been really tied up right now lately, so I haven't been able to do any live feeds or pretty much of anything, but hopefully get back in the swing of things soon. So anyways, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be swapping out the boards. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started breaking this down and see just how much how much damage, I guess, has been done. I can give you guys an overhead view here if that'll make it. I'm not sure if that's a better view, but we'll see if that is nicer for you guys. Anyway, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be back on track. I'll get a few things situated here, and then we will have some more live feeds and some more live builds and a lot more giveaways and other things. But for right now, I'm just catching up on a few things. But in the meantime, I do have some customers that I need to, thanks David. I'm really excited about them. I mean, I thought they look good. You know, they're an intro strap. I mean, they're good. They've got our stuff on it though, and that's one of the things that I really wanted. Was I wanted our brand out there, and RJ's Hobby did this for us. I was really impressed with them. We'll have a higher end metal clasp, all that good stuff as well. Right now, I'm going to try to figure out what's been done here. So this is the first time for me to see where we're at. I believe what happened was a bad wreck. Blew out the 5-volt on this. Luckily we have the PDB underneath, so I'm going to go ahead and heat everything up, take it apart, and then hopefully we should be able to get back on track. This is Ben Kramer's. Poor guy, he's an awesome customer. Been really staying alert with what's going on, and I felt bad for him because the whole quad just kind of, I think he was in acro mode and decided to, let me see, he went acro mode and then did line of sight, and then I don't know, something or other, but anyways, either way, lost a little bit of control of it, and now we have a board that is bad. So let me go ahead, or damaged, and luckily because it's under warranty from us, he's going to get the board replaced. It's an HGLRC board, we're the warranty center, and he's well within his warranty, so he's going to go ahead and get it taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few things apart here. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you. Again, I hate to keep apologizing because I know it gets old to hear, but I'm really sorry that I've been kind of away for a little bit. The next 2 weeks are going to be a little bit interesting too, but I promise y'all, if you just hang in there, I'll make sure that it is worth your while. I guarantee you guys that I will come back stronger and better as far as our videos go. Just have to focus on a few things. All right, so main thing right now is we're going to go ahead and take the board apart. Let me see if I can get this camera to come up here. I don't think I have much power on there, but all right. So I don't know which view you guys like better, but if this one will work, then that's fine. If not, we can always go to the other one. Anyways, so the goal here today is going to be to take the board off, replace it, make sure everything's functioning right, and then we're good to go to box it back up and send it back. So hopefully this won't take too long. but we'll see. So just hang in there. Hopefully you guys like it. All right. Your motor isn't spinning in sync. Did you calibrate it already? And what protocol are you running for your ESCs? That'll be a good place to start, actually, if you can answer that. Hey Julio, how you doing, bud? You got that shipment in, I guess, huh? So everything work okay? All right. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for everybody to answer, I'm going to go ahead and basically take off the parts of this frame that I know I'm going to end up changing out anyway. One of those parts is going to be this front mount here. Actually, let's see. Argus, I guess what you're going to need to do is can you at least get your quad into beta flight? Are you able to at least get it connected to your computer? By the way, this is my first night to use these new tools, and I tell you what, I'm extremely impressed with them so far. I used them earlier when I was getting my CNC machines ready to do some carbon fiber cutting, they really can put some torque on a screw and not strip it, so I was very pleased with that. All right, so we should be able to now get this off, and if we can, we're in good shape. There we go. Thanks, Julio. This will be one of a few videos before I spend my. I've got Thursday. I'm in on Thursday, so come Thursday I'm gonna be kind of MIA for a little bit, but I wanted to get some stuff done, and I promise you I will put some great videos together when we get back. Just gonna focus a little bit. Let's see where I'm at here. Yeah, these are the RJX. These are the, I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. Let me see. How's that? Yeah, those are the ones they did for our company. There you go. Very happy with them. Very strong. So, and they're very light. I mean, give them a shot. I mean, they're on the website now. I'm pretty sure they're on the website. You should be able to pick some up. Let me know what you think. If you don't like them, hey, I'll take them back. I mean, I don't want you guys to get stuck with something you don't like, so give it a shot. I would put the helping hands in here right now, but right now I don't need them, but I will show you guys the helping hands later. All right, so make sure I got this all right. I'm going to switch cameras here so I can use my magnifying. There we go. Okay, a couple more and we should be good to go. Here. That'll make it easier, I guess. Alright guys, I see you're posting, but because I'm soldering right now, I can't really read the screen. But if you want, you can always send me a message later. If somebody else here doesn't help you, shoot me a message, man, and I'll be more than happy to take care of you. My schedule's a little nuts right now, but I'll always try to fit you in if I can, so just let me know. Get this glue off my hands here. And let's see where we're at. Oh, that's quite all right. There's our telemetry. Go ahead and make sure we get that taken care of. I know that Ben likes this telemetry, so we don't want to mess it up. And guys, like I said, I'm sorry I didn't announce this. I told Ben I would do it for him, and to be honest with you, it's just been nothing really happened as planned here, but we shall be back on track here. So, all right, so we're down to our Maytech PDB, and so far with the pounding in that this thing took, the Maytech actually did really well. I'm really happy with it. It's definitely not the standard way in some builds to go like this, but given the circumstance, I wanted to put the Maytech PDB in here, and everything really seems intact. Glue held up nicely, all the wires stayed in really well. So switching on a board should be fairly simple. So first thing we're going to do is going to go ahead and get started. Put that aside, get me a little bit cleaned up here, and get started prepping up the F3V4 board. So here's our old one, and we're going to go to the new one. So we're going to go ahead and prep it up, get it ready. Let me see if I can get this thing to add a third camera. I don't know if it's going to work, but maybe. And there we go, flip it around. Oh, I can say hi to everybody for just a second. Let me see. Hey, it's me. So I haven't seen some of y'all in a while. So anyways, I'm going to be doing this work tonight. And like I said, hopefully be back on track here shortly. I've taken a couple weeks off to try to tend to some personal things, but hang in there, guys. I will be back in track running smooth soon. So I just thought I'd say hi, and now we go back to what we're working on, which will be the board. So there we go. Let me go ahead and zoom in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the board ready. This is the old wire. So go ahead and put our flux on here, and we should be, I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for the bottom, because actually I probably won't even use that side. I'm going to go ahead and do the, like you know me to do before, I'm going to do all the panel up here. Get your signal pads and buzzers, although I'm not using them, and then I'm going to go ahead and get all my pads done, just because if I change my mind or later on down the road, I'm already set to go. Okay, so on this, what you can see, I hope, is, and if I do get something out of camera, just let me know. So we've got the, on the HGLRC F3V4, you've got signal 1, signal 2, signal 3 here, and signal 4 here. You do have 5 and 6 as well, and you have 7 and 8. So with the configuration in Betaflight, for example, you can go ahead, and if you do lose a channel, you can at least route it to another one. They make it pretty easy. On this side, we have our ground, our 5 volt, and we will be tapping into our S bus right here. And I'm not really attaching any LEDs right now. So this should be a pretty fairly simple job in this area. And I don't know if Ben's up and watching, probably not. I forgot to give him a heads up on this, but I wanted to get my kids to sleep first, and I did. And so let me see if I can get this to, I've got some flux on here that is a little, has not worn in yet. There we go. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do get our stuff going. And we'll take our pads as well, our signal pads. So there's our 4, and then we've got our camera here. All right. So if you can see, I think you should be able to see this all right. I think that covers everything for us. And then we'll flip it over and go ahead and do our telemetry. And as you remember, telemetry on this is going to be bridged. So we're going to make sure that we bridge it properly. So we're going to put a, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm not using my tweezers. I'm going to go ahead and hit the pads here and here. But then the wire is going to bridge across, which I'll show you guys in just a little bit. All right, so before we get started any further, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we get ready for our XT60. And Ben did make a request to add a little bit of extra wire to the XT60 so it's got some flex to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well. And we will get this to, there you go. Don't forget, it's a pretty cool little thing. If you want to make a quick thing here, just go ahead and run it through like a circle and boom. That'll seal up nicely and close that hole. If it does pop open like that, just do it again and you will have yourself a nice little area to solder. There you go. All right, so with that said, we've got our pads wired, we've got our video ready, we've got our S-Bus ready, and we've got our signals ready. So we'll get rid of all this extra. All right, let's clean that up. Let me get a rag here real quick. Give me 1 second. I need to clean up the bench. And I will be right back. Okay, for me, I'm going to use a standard alcohol wipe. All right, so I mean that's what I like to use on all these things, and I like to keep this place pretty clean. Although lately I really haven't been in here much, so it stayed pretty clean on its own. But let me get this out of the way. All right, so we're getting ready now to do the replacement. By the way, those are the new stickers. They look pretty good, huh? I'm pretty happy with them. Okay, so looking at everything here, we're going to go ahead and get the XT60 mounted. So let me go ahead and get an XT60 from the container. And Ben wanted it to have a little bit of flex to it, so I'm going to grab, let's say, let me see how I want to do this. All right, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a positive here and a ground. Okay, so maybe I will get the helping hands in on this video. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to prep the board up for this, but usually we would mount this like so, but because in his wreck, I guess it snapped or moved improperly, he wants to be able to have it with a little flex. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give him probably, I don't know, as long as it doesn't flex too much, I'll probably give him just about that much space, so probably about 15 millimeters or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get that cut real quick, get the glue gun ready, and here we go. Let me zoom out, and I tell you what, let's do it like, yeah, just like that. Okay. All right, so we'll put these wires aside, put that aside. So this is the new helping hands. Now I'm about to do this, and it's probably going to screw up in the camera, but this sucker is a monster. So let me see how I want to even put this on my bench. It's not really, I haven't set my bench up for it yet, but this sucker is huge. Okay, so let's try from the top view and see if there's anything we can do with this. All right, there, let's try that. Maybe that'll work. Hold on. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll give that a shot. All right, and then I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's do a picture-in-picture, and this way you can see the other part. And now how the heck am I going to, there we go, and we'll put that. We'll see how this works, okay? One way or another, you're going to see me screw this up somehow, I think. And let's get rid of this. Okay. 1, 2, there it goes. All right, so there you go. Let's see if we can make this work. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of wiggly arms, Julio. I don't have the camera set up to really make this work properly, but why not? We'll see. So I've got a light on it. I know that. There's my light. Yes, all right. Get this all lined up. And let's see if we can get this thing to just scale down a little bit. Let's see. 1, 2. Whoa, wrong way. Let's scale it like that. Put this here. There, maybe that'll be better. Okay, so we're gonna give this a shot with this new one. So this is the new helping hands that RJX Hobby made for us. They were really cool about it, and I'm really excited to give it a shot. So here's what we got. I want to go ahead and get the XT60 set, right, which is right here. Okay, and so to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and tin up some wires real quick. And this is what I'm gonna try to use this helping hands for to start. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna burn myself, I know it, but we'll see what happens. All right, where's my wire? I put it somewhere with all this big machinery. All right, so here's the wire. So we're gonna go ahead and strip the wire down real quick. Let me do that. Well, that's a pretty cool little light, I guess. It says broadcast interrupted. I'm not sure why, but we'll see. See if it comes back. Oh, I guess we're back now. Okay. Not sure why I got interrupted, but let's give it a shot and see if we can get this. Alright. There's our ground. And let's get our positive. Like I said, we're going to try this. The cameras aren't really set up to use a helping hands today, but then again, the cameras haven't been used in a few days, so that's okay. I think we can get away with it here. Let's just get this tinned up. And it gets hot super quick because it's such a short wire, but that should be okay. Whew. All right, so with that ready, we're gonna go ahead and get our XT60 ready. This will be the test of this helping hand, so let's see how it does. All right, so what I wanna do is I want to put this here like so. Get my magnifying glass ready. And let's see how this will work. I guess that sucks for y'all as an angle, right? Let's try it this way. Here, I'll give you this angle then to watch. I don't know if that's gonna help. Oh well, screw it, we'll see what happens. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna give this a shot and see what happens. So what I would do if this XT60 this is gonna work well, is I'm going to take my solder, and I guess I don't need the magnifying glass right now, but I do want my light on there. So take my solder and get this ready. It seems to be holding pretty good actually. Alright, go to my ground. Let's put that right there, that'll help me at least. Give you guys a little bit better view. Alright, so now let's get to getting these wires mounted. And it's actually making it, I would say, quite a bit easier. Easier than I used to do it. There you go. Excellent. There we go. Wow, that was pretty good actually. These definitely helped out a lot. So I have to give props to them. Thank you for putting together an awesome set of helping hands for us. Again, you guys can go to the website and find this on there. You can see it doesn't tip over. It's weighted pretty good. I mean, it's got a center spot where you can screw it down. It's got rubber grommets on it. The magnifying glass was exactly enough for what I needed to be able to do the job. So all in all, props. Very happy with that. Thank you. So special shout out to RJX for making these for us. All right, so that's about all I need for the helping hands though, because everything else is pretty much done. So let me go ahead and take this and move it aside now. And let me get the rest of this stuff here, so bear with me 1 second. Okay. So the way Ben wanted this done was he wanted to be able to have a little bit of flex, right? So this is going to sit like this. So let's go ahead and get the heat shrink on here so we can finish with this job. And then we'll take it from there. All right. I don't know which angle is better for you guys right now, but I can always go this route. There. I think that may be better. I don't know. We'll give that a shot. See if we could just scale it up just a little bit. Not that much. Let's see if that helps. There, maybe that's better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get this, get the heat shrink on here. I need this to cool down just a little bit so the heat shrink doesn't shrink as I'm putting it on. And this should be the right size. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that set. All right. So that one's set. And now we're going to go ahead and make sure the other one will fit. It's going to be a tight one. I got to get a little bit bigger, I think. Second, let's see what I got in here. Well, tell you what. Let's see if we can make this work. If not, we'll go with the yellow or something. I don't think I've got another black that's going to fit right there. Let me see if I can get this one to fit. It's going to be too small. We get the yellow to go. Perfect. All right, so we'll use yellow today. Get this on there and get it fastened and finish this job up. All right, let's get this done. Okay, now to get this part here, and we're going to want to kind of come up straight up like this. So I may use that helping hands again. I'm not sure yet if I want to use it or not for something this small, but let me see. Let me see how I want to do this. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to use it, and let's see how it can perform for this. Okay, so let's get this back and get ready again. And let's zoom out. Oops. All right, let's see if that'll work. I have no idea, but we'll see if this will give us an idea of getting on camera. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to get a quick repair in here for a customer, and I thought, well, I'll see if I can do another live one here real quick, but I appreciate it, man. All right, so to see how I want to orient this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this piece here, and I'm going to have it hold. This is actually pretty cool. I've never used one like this before, but definitely once you get used to it, I think it's going to make things kind of easier. All right, So this should work. Let's see how well it does. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and make sure our wires are ready, and they are. So we can start with our ground, I guess. And let me see if I can just get this just hot enough and soft enough to get right in there perfectly. Come on, there you go. Just kind of wiggle on. Excellent. All right, so we've got the ground in. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of turn it a little bit. See if I can get the positive in as well. And then after that, I will deal with getting the solder done on the back. Yeah, actually went pretty good. I'm pretty impressed overall with this. And I think if I use this third set, I would be able to keep it somewhat level. There we go. So it's not going to move. So now let's see if we can finish this up. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but it seems to be doing actually a pretty good job. I'm very happy with it so far. All right. So that looks like it's going to hold. Now we'll go ahead and turn it over and seal the deal on it. Make sure that all our solder is in place properly. Setup looks good, so let's go ahead and just finish the soldering job. And these little suckers are actually helping out a lot. Can't believe I haven't used them. Now I'm getting a chance to use it, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we want to do this and kind of get, I don't know what this picture-in-picture crap is for, but let's just get there. Cut all this other junk out. Let's just get down to business. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the solder here. Make sure that we've got a pretty good seal. And that's looking really good. And then while it's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and just push it through a little bit more, just to make sure that we've got it all. There you go. That's what I want right there. All right. So that's our ground, right? And we'll go ahead and trim that up here in a second, take off the excess. But for right now, I want to make sure that we've got a pretty good, strong solder on there, and we do. We'll clean that up in a second, but so far, that looks very, very good. All right, so there's our ground, and now let's go ahead and figure out how to turn this darn thing around to make the power. So I can have it on this side. There we go. I guess what I'll do is I'll clip this. Holy moly, it's like a Rubik's Cube. There. All right, so now with that, we go ahead and get the positive in. There we go. That's what I want right there. Perfect. Now we'll go ahead and add our solder. That hold. And that is about where I want it. If I can just clean this part up, we will be finished. And there you go. So now we've got our cables in. What I'll do later is, before I finish with this, I'll trim these off, smooth it out, and then that will be done. But for now, just to check it out, we've got a pretty solid, very solid actually, set of connections here. And it will give a little bit of flex so that he doesn't have to worry about it happening again, where if he pounds in. Let's get that out of here now and get back to doing what we do. All right, so everything looks good there actually. Okay, now let's get back to putting it back on the quad. Let me zoom out and let's get this back on track. There we go. So we are going to mount the board in this direction, and I'm going to switch cameras now and give you this one. That'll actually be pretty cool. I mean, that won't cause any problems at all. Very solid connection. And so the first thing we've got to do, make sure everything's good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bridge the telemetry right now, which is, if I can show you guys this, it'll be this set of cables right here. I mean, this set of pins right here. Not sure why it's coming in very dark there for you guys, but hopefully we can, if I can brighten that up. Let me see. I don't know what it does. Focus exposure. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Whoa, 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 whoa! Take it easy there. Here, let's try that. See if that's better. Okay. I don't know if that's better or not, but here we go. So we are going to jump those right there. That'll be our bridge for our telemetry. So to do that, just lay it down right here, and then touch the other side, and there's your bridge. Done. I'll go ahead and get that glued up real quick, and then that will fit nicely. And when we flip it over, the wire will stay tucked in just like it should, so it's not exposed on the outside. And then we are going to take our signal pads and everything else and be good to go, and we should be able to mount this in and get it back up in the air in no time. All right, so let's see how my glue is doing. Oop, yeah, shit, that's hot. Ooh. Okay, glue's good. Go ahead and get that on there. All right. Let me go get an aerosol can. It'll be a little bit quicker. All right. That looks good. All right. Go ahead and add our pads now, put our signal pads back. Got our ESCs connected here, so we're going to go ahead and hit number 1. Straighten these wires out. Clean that up. All right. Here we go. 1. I sound who me? Man, I've been up, man. You know, man, it's been nonstop for me. I've literally, I think, read through. Oh, let's see. I don't know, 8,000 pages of documents. Then reread them. I'm tired. Not tired like sleepy tired. I'm tired like my brain doesn't want to read anything else. But a few weeks from now, a couple weeks from now, we'll be all caught up. I appreciate y'all hanging in there while I'm been away. You know, it's funny, and I hate to say this because I'm sure that they're watching now, but you know, I guess a week ago I apologized to you guys. Man, I tell you what, I was really disappointed because that was my way to just tell y'all I'm really sorry. You know, sure enough, it ended up in my court documents, and I was really disappointed because it's not like I got a million friends out here. You guys are the people I turn to. You know, we have good laughs, we share some stories. So when I happen to post to people, hey, I apologize for being, you know, away. I'm preparing for this trial, custody trial. You know, my kids aren't on here. My kids don't even see my site. But sure enough, it ended up in the documents that I posted that. I was like, well, this is my friends. So if I share something with them, forgive me, but so I'm sure I'll hear about this now. But anyways, in a couple weeks, it'll be over, and we will be back to making quads every day and putting out some hellacious videos. And I've actually got a quad hunting video that I'm working on right now, which will be really interesting to see. All right. So for the most part, outside of some little touch-ups, it looks like the quad is pretty much ready to go. Just want to clean up a few things, but I guess we could always turn it on and see if it sparks and catches fire. That'll just be the icing on the cake for my week. So let's just hope for a good fire. All right. So anyways, let's see. So we have just these 3 to go, and we'll be ready. Life happens. I know. But man, you know what? I enjoy being on here and making quads with you guys. So I'll tell you what, I'll do what I can, and then we are going to get back here and handle business. Oh man, look at this. You can tell. Oof, where was everybody to catch me on this one? Okay, so let's go ahead and put that where it actually belongs. Thank you. You can tell it's been a few weeks since I've done anything productive in here. There we go. And how about we go ahead and leave the camera pads for the camera and not for the FlySky receiver. There. That would have been really fun, let me tell you. Okay, so we've got all that done. We'll hook the camera up here in a second. So let's go ahead and get the voltage tester, make sure everything works out. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Make sure there are no problems. Let me make sure this is working. Yep. Nothing there. Everything looks clean. Excellent. Excellent. No beeps. Excellent. Look at that. Everything's looking good. Alright, so everything looks clean. We've got to put the VTX on, the camera in, but for right now I just want to test the board, so here goes. We could see if this whole thing goes up in smoke. It doesn't help that I'm using a battery that has been band-aided together 100 times over, but let me make sure I've got good voltage on that. Oh boy. Any voltage would be nice. Just anything, not asking for much here. Awesome, so there's nothing on this battery. This battery is toast. Very well. Let me go get another battery and call it a day. sure we get voltage here now. Can't imagine they're all dead. It hadn't been that long. There we go. All right, so let's see what we have. And we'll go ahead and turn the VTX off. There you go. It's on my switch. There you go. All right, that looks good. I'd say everything there looks pretty sweet. We are up and running again, so we can got our VTX. It's a little sensitive switch, I guess, but there we go. All right, so we're good to go. So now what we're going to do is close it back up and get it ready for flight. So let's go ahead and get the antenna back on. Nothing blew up today, so that's a good day. Let's see, what are we replacing here? I know we're replacing this piece. Can I leave that? That's not the right one. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, that's not it. Where the hell is my piece? Oh, my bad. Okay. Put our new antenna on. No magic smoke today, man. I guess the gods are feeling good for a change to help me out. Nothing crazy on the live feed. Well, yet. I mean, it's not over, but nothing yet, I guess. All right, so we've got our antenna on there. There we go. Everything looks good there. Go ahead and snap that down. Man, that fit perfect. Everything I feel like came out pretty darn set. All right, so now we'll go ahead and get the camera wired up. Need to put just a touch bit more on there. There we go. Excellent. And there we go. So now we will just finalize everything. Put a little bit of glue right there. Hold that, hold that. And guys, I think we are good to go. No magic smoke. No nothing. Good. I don't like this signal wire. Let me just clean this up real quick. Something about this one I don't like. Let me just take that off. I think I just need to, there you go. And I think that's going to come out much better now. Yep, that's what I wanted. There we go. everything looks good. Everything's connected. Everything powers up. And that'll be the end of that. So, let's see. I've got about a handful, a couple of you guys still watching. I know I've lost my mojo right now with getting more people to watch the videos, but I think, you know what, I also want to give a shout out to Jordan. I'll tell you what, man, this month sucks for everybody, but Jordan, I give you my prayers, brother. I hope your family's doing well. I know times are tough, and if you need anything, I'm sure everybody will say the same. We're all here for you if you need something. Alright guys, so as boring as that was, that is the repair for the HGLRC F3V4. I promise you my videos will become more exciting again, so just hang in there. But I wanted to at least get out here and try something. See if I remembered even how to do it. Alright guys, let's see, what else? Let me see. Let me flip this around here and see if I can just, what the hell? Get off of this thing. There, and there. Okay. So, here's the deal. Just so that I can see, I got a bunch of dirt on my shirt. Just so that we're on the same page, this week's going to be kind of tied up for me starting on Thursday. And so from Thursday for the next Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it may be. Once that's all done and everything's cut up, I'm going to hit it back in here pretty hard. I've got about 200 brand new sheets of carbon fiber I'm getting ready to cut. I've got some new excuse me, some new frame designs, and I know some of y'all been waiting for me to get back in here so that I can finish doing your quad, so I promise you I'm going to catch up with all of it. In the meantime, stay in touch with me. My response is a little bit delayed because I'm usually sitting in an office reading papers to get ready for trial, but I will get back with you, and if there's anything that you need or any equipment or what have you, let me know. I'm still shipping things out. That part has been moving like normal. I've got probably, we've got a ton of new stuff in. Wish I could put it all right now and post it for you guys to know, but if there's anything you need, like I said, just let me know. If not, I will be back to cutting quads probably by, hopefully by next weekend. I'll roll the first batch out, and then after trial is finished, which hopefully will be the following week, then we'll be back in the swing of things. Okay, guys? So, but please stay in touch, and like I said, if it takes me a day to respond, it's only because I'm stuck reading papers. But I appreciate y'all. If you need me to do a video for you guys real quick or anything like that, let me know. At least I've got some time when my kids are sleeping. I'll be more than happy to help you out. If not, guys, I'll see you later. And it was good talking to y'all again. Take care. And bye.